What is your name?
Anita.
When did you move in?
I moved in on the 13th of July 1998.
What was your first day in Bevin Court like?
Gosh, I can't really remember. I suppose we got the keys and then we moved in, but we didn't have any stuff, only a load of records and a coffee table, so the neighbours looked quite alarmed. I remember being really pleased about having a flat, but I can't really remember the first day, but yeah, I'm sure it was a good day.
Okay. What was it like compared to where you lived before?
Well, when we first moved in, we weren't so sure about it because the windows were high, and where we lived before, the windows were low, so there was a lot of light that came through. So initially we thought we might ask to swap with our friend, but very quickly we realised this was a much better place, because before this we were living in Packington Estate.
So
Tim was living there, and I was sort of living there.
what do you know about Beckham?
I just know that he's an architect that went together with Tecton and was commissioned by forward-thinking councils like Islington and Hackney to build properties that would, be good for all people. So he had a kind of, what's the word I'm looking for? Not philanthropic, but he had a bit of a mission, an enlightened, good quality, functional, but with an aesthetic.
And do you think that works with this one?
Yeah, I think so. I think it worked very well. Yeah, it's good use of space. The flats are really small, but they're really good design. You've got a hallway with doors that go off the hall. There's no doors off the rooms, which means when you walk into a room, you can put furniture on each room, each wall rather.
That's a good idea.
So although the flats are really small, they're very well designed. The flat we lived in before, for example, off the front room, there was 3 doors. So where could you put anything?
Couldn't put any furniture against
Not
the wall.
really. It was quite hard. And it was only after I moved here, I suppose you realise.
Yeah.
And also the fact that our front door opens onto an open balcony. I think that's really, you've got a little bit of space, and also it means you can open the door, you've got some fresh air. So I think that was really good. So yeah, they're very small, but they're well designed. But somebody did tell me initially they were going to have balconies, which of course would have been lovely. But I think that was the original design, but I think money didn't stretch to that.
Right, favourite memory of being in Bevin Court, or the best season to be in Bevin Court?
It's a tricky one because I really like the spring because you've got the summer to look forward to, but the summer's lovely because of the aspect of our flat. It's really, really sunny. In fact, it's so sunny enough I really have to wear sunglasses. And for years we never had blinds or curtains because we're quite high up. You haven't got anyone looking in, so you don't need them. And yeah, it's really, really light. So plants grow really well, and it's very, very bright. The only drawback, of course, in the summer is everyone's got their windows open, so you end up hearing everyone else's music.
Not your records, though?
No, not us.
You've still got all the
We
records?
still got the records, but we're very quiet.
What has changed since you moved in?
I think it's changed for the better. Obviously, we're working on the garden today, and you can see, it looks beautiful. Prior to this, all of these grass areas were really just dog toilets, not just for people on our estate, people come from surrounding estates, and they were unattractive. It wasn't really a space that looked nice, and I think it made the estate look scruffy and unkept and uncared for. And I think it was more scruffy and unkempt and uncared for back then. I think definitely it's the environment's improved, and I think that has a positive impact on the people that live here. So and it was. I remember it being rougher when I lived here in 1998. I remember people being, a lot of shouting and quite a few scenes. There's not too many scenes now, just the odd scene, as you'd expect in a London estate.
Yeah, exactly. Best view from Bevin Court?
Best views from the top.
Okay.
Lassalak, we don't live on the top, so the roof obviously is the best view. You're not really allowed up on the roof, but occasionally, for one reason or another, the roof has been opened. I think there was an open day many years ago for some reason, and we managed to get up there and have a look, and it is absolutely fantastic. Looking out south, that's right, isn't it, to St Paul's. I mean, it really is impressive. It is spectacular. The views are fantastic. It really is brilliant. Obviously it's changed a bit. You would have spoken to Justin about the artist that lived in his...
Yeah, Cyril Mann.
Yeah, and if you look on Cyril Mann's website, there's some good photos, good paintings rather, and there's a painting which looks out at St Paul's, and you can pick out this.
The vista.
Yeah, it's hardly changed. You know, the sort of suite
looking
from
at the
our
windows.
estate,
Lovely, isn't it?
and it's the view from our window.
Yeah.